Good morning, everybody. How are you today? There's a bit of a storm blowing in, so I wanted to be sure that I got this done and uploaded for you. Sorry it's not live today. I want to talk to you today about mentorship. I've really been paying attention to my friends and colleagues who are in mentoring relationships of late, and there are a lot of them. I'm really astonished. Some of them are formal, some of them are relatively informal, but what a great way for all of us to use our time and our talents, whether it's mentoring the next generation, mentoring somebody who is even older than we are with regard to technology, perhaps, mentoring our grandchildren, mentoring our children, mentoring neighbors. I have friends who are mentoring their own replacements for when they move on in their jobs. They're not necessarily retiring, but they've chosen the person who will replace them, and so they're mentoring them. I have other friends who are involved with organizations like Big Brothers Big Sisters. In fact, one of my staff members is a board member for Big Brothers Big Sisters locally. I have been mentored by some really amazing individuals throughout my life, and I'm grateful for the things that they taught me. None of the mentorships have been formal, although I certainly do have friends who have more formalized mentorship arrangements where they meet on a regular basis, once a month perhaps. None of mine have been that formal. They've all been pretty casual, but I have definitely been mentored in business by, I can think of two in particular, really impactful individuals in my life. In my personal life, I've been mentored by people who are older than I am and perhaps had some life skills or wisdom that I might not have actually learned on my own, maybe not ever, or maybe for a while. I can't help but think of the younger generation coming up in the business world now and the fact that they really need mentors more so than ever. When I look at our school system, they don't teach grammar anymore. Kids often aren't taught proper, how shall I put this, business social etiquette at home. Perhaps they don't have the opportunities, but we seem to be losing some of those skills. And I know, pardon the wind, I know that as an employer, when I look at resumes, there are a lot of them that I just throw in the garbage because people can't communicate in writing properly, and that's essential for my business. It's always a little disconcerting to me when I go out to dinner with somebody and they leave hats on or they put elbows on the table. And if you're doing business, particularly on an international level, some of those things are real faux pas. And it's maybe not the fault of the young people. They don't have examples to show them what they should actually do. That you don't write proper letters to people using social media language. The acronyms, for instance, like LOL. You don't do that in a formal communication with somebody. It's a really interesting field, and I don't want to condemn anyone, but I do want to perhaps elevate some of my age peers and get you thinking about the possibilities and the potential for mentoring. If not within your family, if you're retired, then not within your business, but just as you go about your daily life. People do watch what you do. What you say is listened to. How you speak is listened to. And it's such a wonderful thing when somebody comes up to you at some point, months or years down the road, and says, I learned this from you. I've had that happen a few times. And it always makes me so thrilled to have been able to contribute to somebody's life in some small way. I hope that's a message that you will take to heart, and that mentoring is something that you will consider. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you back here next Wednesday at 12 o'clock noon. Be well. Bye.